I fucking love it. Alright. Well, we're gonna do some romantic shit.
Romantic shit?
And then I'm gonna do one that I don't know if I can finish. Because it's fucking heavy. Very much less romantic, Dante, I promise. This first one is to Millie.
Oh gosh. Oh, I'm dead, it's fine.
Yeah, oh, it's so good. Gayer than my necklace, this one. This is called Chasing Unicorns.
Oh.
Lost in a valley 2,000 miles away, doing just what you told me, baby. Chasing my unicorns. Sweating and straining away 6 long years, staring down the kingmakers. A fresh young punk with eyes that still burn. Lost in the valley 2,000 miles away, chasing my unicorns. Smiling with the long-timers and the naturals, dirty jokes and tales of debauchery down these rocky, rough roads. Slipping into solidarity, sharing old stories from my wilderness years. The settings change, but the stories are still the same. All of us sealed by the fire's smoke. As the gates begin to creak open, letting in all the kids, I looked east and saw your colors waving boldly in the bright June sunshine. I looked east and saw the flash of stones at all of our midnight dreamers. I looked east and said, I love you. But who's your bumpkin? Lost in the valley, 2,000 miles away, chasing my unicorns.
Aww.
Thank you.
So adorable.
Before I get to the really heavy shit, I'm laughing, but with the last one, I might honestly break down sobbing.
It's the place for it.
It's okay, I'm here.
But I thought I would do a cover. I haven't done any Ginsberg in a while. It's not Howl, relax.
It's literally the only one anyone knows.
Caddish, okay? We have other people that would like to say some shit besides me.
True story.
Possibly Dante. I don't know if Dante's up for it. You go. No, you should. Anyway, that's right. Called you out on camera now. You're fucked.
Dang.
Anyway, this is by one of my favorite American poets. This is by Allen Ginsberg. This is called A Supermarket in California. What thoughts I have of you tonight, Walt Whitman, for I walk down the side streets under the trees with a headache, self-conscious, looking at the full moon. In my hungry fatigue and shopping for images, I went into the neon fruit supermarket, dreaming of your enumerations. What peaches, what penumbras, whole families shopping at night, aisles full of husbands, wives in the avocados, babies in the tomatoes, and you, Garcia Loca, what were you doing down by the watermelons? I saw you, Walt Whitman, childless, lonely old grubber, poking among the meats in the refrigerator and eyeing the grocery boys. I heard you asking questions of each. Who killed the pork chops? What price bananas? Are you my angel? I wandered in and out of the brilliant stacks of cans following you, and followed in my imagination by the store detective. We strode down the open corridors together in our solitary fancy-tasting artichokes, possessing every frozen delicacy and never passing the cashier. Where are we going, Walt Whitman? The doors close in an hour. Which way does your beard point tonight? I touch your book and dream of our odyssey in the supermarket and feel absurd. Will we walk all night through solitary streets? The trees add shade to shade, lights out in the houses. We'll both be lonely. Will we stroll dreaming of a lost America of love past blue automobiles and driveways home to our silent cottage? Ah, dear Father Graybeard, lonely old courage teacher, what America did you have when Sharon quit Paulina's ferry and you got out on a smoking bank and stood watching the boat disappear on the black waters of Lethe? Now this next one, I'm serious. I have only ever performed this one other time, and I had to run because I was gonna break down. I've only done this one other time. This one's called Family Portrait.
Oh.
Part 1. Oh.
It's okay.
Part 1. Identity. My grandfather shows pictures of the family to my cousin's friend. He comes to my picture. All he says is, that's WT. He's gay, but we don't talk about it. He doesn't say, that's WT. He's a writer. We're all so proud of him. He doesn't say, that's WT. He's an activist. He's a young man of principle. No, he doesn't say any of that. I'm just a faggot. All my life's work doesn't matter. They don't talk about that either. Part 2, dutiful son. Think of your mother. She has to hear it from Grandpa and Uncle Bill every time you show up looking like that, or when you talk about your writing and activism. She has to answer for you, explain you, apologize for you. Think of your poor mother. She deals with enough shit at work all day as it is. Can't you quit being so selfish for once? Yeah, sure, I can do that. I'm still young and strong, and after 8 years of silence, what's a few more, right? Besides, take it from me, I speak from too long experience. Nothing covers up the stains of inner bleeding like a few gallons of sweet Carlo Rossi red. Part 3, bargain love. The best I got was, I love you for who you are, but you know what Pastor Reeves says. I just nodded and smiled. Better to receive some scrap of acceptance than the customary awkward silence and stares. I wanted love without any buts, amendments, or exceptions. I wanted at least one to hold the colors or a sign with me, to stand on the firing line and look liberation in the face, to look out at the world and bark with heart and soul, this is my family and I fight for them. But I suppose with the right equipment, you can still fight your war alone, even though you're tired of being a solitary warrior. Thank you. I don't think I have the energy for an encore tonight.